Welcome back, I'm Tiffany Ellis. Our E-News and Reviews begins right now.
If there was any time that any and everyone involved in or following the Vybz Kartel murder saga were on edge, that time is right now. This week in the dancehall space, the possibility of the self-proclaimed world boss heading to prison or walking free to continue his journey as a businessman, father, and the most notorious figure in dancehall is the biggest topic right now. This week at the Supreme Court downtown Kingston, the prosecution and defense, after months of the pendulum swing, made their final statements to the judge and the jury. I will not ask you for a guilty verdict. Consider the evidence, be true to your oath. So said prosecutor Jeremy Taylor in his final statement, while quoting Psalm 37 verse 13, which reads, "But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming." In defense, attorney Miguel Lorne and his team sum up the prosecution's case as naked and exposed. A verdict in what is now the most publicized murder trial in Jamaica's history is expected as soon as mid next week. We all wait with bated breath. It's now carnival season in Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, Jamaica.
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready.
Where the Bacchanal team is now preparing to unleash weeks of unadulterated fun on the island.
It's been building slowly. We had Bacchanal New Year early in January, and the turnout was fantastic. And usually that tells us a lot about what's going to happen.
At a launch last Tuesday at the Knutsford Court Hotel, all the goodies were let out of the bag.
You know that we have all our favorite events back. So we have the Friday nights, Bacchanal Friday nights, and that's 6 weeks of Friday nights. Some weeks we have bands, some weeks we have DJs. We start on March 7th at the Mass Camp, and we go all the way into April. Bungie Garden has been doing a fantastic job internationally. And he's back for Beach Juve. Kester Band is back for Juve. Destra is here for Digicel Night. We think it's going to be great. We also have the Kings and Queens of Carnival coming to lead the parade this year for Carnival Sunday, and that's going to be very, very interesting.
Well, Bacchanal is like a movement, you know. It's a big thing, and it's all about music. It's all about keeping Caribbean culture alive. So we're happy to be out, and we're pleased to see the level of sponsorship that they're still getting.
And what would Bacchanal be without the spirits?
Absolutely. Well, this year the theme is Conquest and Surrender. Well, as you know, Smirnoff is the king of vodka, and we conquer. So I am dressed to conquer because our brand is going to deliver some fantastic experiences this year, some new stuff, and I know our patrons and our consumers are going to be in for a fantastic year.
There's no Bacchanal without Appleton. We're proud sponsors of Bacchanal for maybe its existence, and this year, 2014, if you were at Bacchanal last year, you saw how we transformed the Mass Camp, and this year, and you saw how we transformed the road.
We've been doing this for a while, but now we have the 20-somethings, we have the 30-somethings, and onwards, and that's what we love. And so we just keep working at it every year. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
Last Wednesday, Terra Nova Hotel brought the flair to the Regency Bar and Lounge. And by flair, we mean bartending.
We have 10 magnificent bartenders, and we decided to invest in them so that they could learn the art of flairing, customer service, mixology, and all the lovely things that come with service.
Members of the media were invited to witness this US-based flair bartender who was on the island to train the staff at the Regency and show off his skills to patrons.
It's been really great. Actually, they've taken to it very well. I mean, over the course of the 5 days, we talk a lot about guest service, and we talk a lot about the do's and don'ts within the business that we do. In addition to that, we include flair bartending as another useful tool.
Once a new bar and or grill is open in Jamaica, one can expect a live element to pop up immediately or soon thereafter. Well, last Thursday, it was Ribby's Live featuring Florida-based artist Jason K from the Hard Rock Cafe.
We saw this band at Hard Rock Cafe in Florida, and it was amazing. We decided that we had to bring them to Jamaica, and where better to bring them than Ribby's Ultra Lounge. it's the most exciting venue right now in Kingston, and I can tell you they're ripping it up.
We never ever change.
Not flanked by ex-girlfriend and mother of his child, Yendi Phillips. Nevertheless, dancehall Chino partied up in Kingston 8 last Sunday with his friends, family and fans at his birthday celebration called AQ.
From the snake in the grass.
And here now are our So Good moments for this week. Well, that brings us to the end of our E-News and Reviews for this week. Mr. Williams, I understand we're having dancehall's problem child here with us today.
Oh, yes.
What exactly is that?
Don't you know, Tiffany? Here's a hint. The guy with the tattooed eyeball.
Ooh, that sounds like Alkaline to me.
Oh, you're a genius.
Lovely.
And also coming up right here on stage, a veteran reflects on reggae's 50-year journey. But first, videos making our video stage this week after the break.
Heavy dollar, heavy cream, heavy cheddar, life cool up in a da weather.